California officials have widened an investigation into the source of $11 million mysteriously funneled by a few nonprofit groups in 2012.
Quote, the largest contribution ever disclosed as campaign money laundering in Californian history. A mysterious $11 million contribution used against Governor Jerry Brown's tax initiative,
but are actually running independent organizations largely funded by the wealthiest people in this country.
Two parties try to field candidates so they can make laws, and they can collect money from average citizens, but some citizens put in a lot more money. And how do you feel then when your vote doesn't quite matter as much?
You know, in 2012, $440 million was given to ballot initiatives in the state, and 83.6% of that came from donors giving $1 million or more.
You know, mass communications is in a tumultuous era where there's a diversity of sources. There's more and more echo chambers where people plug into communication cycles and channels that tell them what they want to hear. Vitriolic rhetoric from their own profits.
We see not just a decline in trust about the information that people are getting for elections, but a general decline in trust about government.
Where are the tools that make government work better? Where are the tools that let citizens have more control of government? We at Maplite are privileged, along with our partner groups, to be building votersedge.org, which is a tool that actually puts more power into the hands of citizens.
Right, and over the last 20 years, what we've seen is more and more kind of products coming to market that try to provide information to the voter. The problem is only a small amount of those products are sufficiently nonpartisan, are fair, are balanced, are actually not trying to actively delude the voter.
That's the value of having a civic-led nonprofit effort to be providing information, so that there is an alternative to just the campaign rhetoric that gets placed out there.
And we want to make it as easy as possible for people to engage with the issues, to get people to dig in and do a little research.
Organizations and companies think that just by making this information publicly available, that is sufficient, but if you're not taking the time to structure that data in a way that people can actually read it and discern narratives from it, you're really not helping.
Our votersedge.org site gives you as a voter the tool to decide how you want to vote. It tells you who's behind the ballot measures and the candidates in terms of their funding. It tells you who's endorsing them, news articles about them, other information, all in one place that you need to know to save you time as a voter and make you more knowledgeable.
It helps people understand that they can make their own decisions, that there's enough information available for them to do that. And it helps them see how by doing that and being able to share it with other people, being able to talk about it, they can advocate for what's in the best interests of themselves, their family, their community.
Incumbents and candidates will respond to what voters have to say if voters make their voice heard.